Evil and corrupt cops are nearly everywhere, but how they behave when they are really caught.
I can't believe what you're telling me.
Here are two surprising examples of when corrupt police officers find out they're headed to jail. Let's start with Detective Michael Neely. Sitting atop his deceased police boss in a hotel room was Detective Michael Neely. While on a conference trip, Mike went out one evening in search of a few beers with his chief, Johnny Miller. However, following a long night of drinking, Mike woke up in police custody and was brought right to the room where he had spent the previous 10 years questioning detainees. However, he wasn't the one posing the queries this time.
Tell me, Mike, you guys flew out of Tulsa?
Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City, okay. And to Pensacola?
Yep.
Was it a direct flight?
Nope.
Where'd you guys stop?
Houston.
All right, and then from there?
Got to the hotel and that's it.
Mike is responding simply to every question, which is wise given the situation at hand. It's debatable though whether he knows this is the right thing to do or if it's just that he's still really hungover.
Any problems or anything going on in the crowd? Just normal dinner or what?
Just normal.
Any drinks there or just dining with?
A couple beers. And
Was it a early dinner, late dinner, or what?
pretty early. It was I don't think it was dark yet.
Tell me what you guys did once you got back to the hotel.
That's about it. Just watched football game. That was a Dallas game starting.
Although Mike said the evening was limited to a football game and a few beers, there was much more going on than that. Both men's blood alcohol levels were at or above 0.3 according to tasks. To put that in context, most people agree that a level of 0.4 is lethal. A dose of 0.3 is likely to cause alcohol poisoning, which is a potentially fatal and unconscious state. In any case, what happened that night was probably caused by both men being totally out of control of their own feelings and behaviors.
Do you remember hotel staff or hotel employee coming up and telling you guys keep it down?
I don't remember that.
So what is the last thing you remember as far as that evening until the football game?
I mean, I know you're asking me questions, but can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Okay, homicide. Who is dead?
Dead.
Dead.
Yes, sir.
I guess I probably don't have anything else to say then.
Mike was initially told he was brought in for a homicide investigation, but is now told that it's his police chief, Miller, who died. Remember, Mike was so drunk last night that he almost certainly doesn't remember a thing. So, knowing how bad his current position is, he decides to invoke his right to silence, telling the cops that he's got nothing else to say. But these are trained detectives, and they're about to put all their years of experience to work.
Okay. I had no idea what I was being charged with.
Yeah, you're being charged with second-degree murder, and you're fixing to be booked in the Escambia County Jail with no bond. And we've already notified your wife.
Okay.
And
The victim,
yes.
I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
You have any questions for us?
I mean, I've got 1,000 of them, but I mean, it really doesn't make it.
Well, I mean, sure it does. I mean, if you want to talk, we'll sit here and listen to you talk. I mean, we'd love to know what the heck happened. But I mean, that's up to you. I mean, we'll answer your questions, in return. So
I would love to know what happened to,
Well, I mean, do you want to continue to talk to us? If you do, then I mean, we'll tell you what happened.
I mean, I would love. I would like to know what happened. Because I'm telling you, I don't have any memory of any of this shit, and I'm shocked.
Do you want to continue talking to us?
Yeah, I mean, I'll continue to talk. I'd like to know what happened.
The detectives use two techniques here to persuade Mike into staying with them. First, they're reminded of the position he's in, almost threatening him with the punishments he's immediately facing. Then they ask if he has any questions for them. Obviously, given that they know Mike has no recollection of the previous night's events, Gilly's scrambling to figure out what happened and if there's any way out of it for him. Imagine waking up in a jail cell and being told you're going to prison for killing your boss while blackout drunk. You did everything you could to piece together that night's events. Mike is now starting to realize that's his only option. Watch how his demeanor changes as he starts to almost join in his own investigation.
I'm trying to get you to figure out what's the last thing you remember.
Mm-hmm.
And if the last thing you remember was watching football, do you remember drinking?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you drinking the vodka?
Yeah, I drank some vodka.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Well, the first call came a little bit after 6, I believe. One of the guys that was in the room next to you. Didn't say you guys were arguing, just being loud, just laughing, yelling, probably. So the next noise complaint came out about 9 minutes till 10. This time he can't get anybody to come to the door. All he hears, he's knocking. He hears just grumbling, grunting. Uses his car to get in. Is on the ground between the bed and the wall. You are sitting on his chest. His face is beaten. The statement that was given by the second noise complaint could hear a male saying, "Mike, stop, Mike, stop." And then it just went quiet.
Mike reiterates that he's got absolutely no memory of this and had no animosity towards Miller at any point. However, he also doesn't show remorse at any point. He just sits there, confused and quite obviously only concerned for himself, repeating that he just can't believe what happened. The officers detail a little more about Miller's body and try desperately to get Mike to remember anything at all about the events, but he just sits there in complete disbelief.
I mean, you can't think of anything that would have triggered you to jump on?
Nothing. I mean, it's nothing. It's unbelievable.
Anything else?
You got any questions for us, Mike, before we get you across the street?
No, I guess I'm getting booked into jail, and
Yep, we're gonna get you booked in the jail and put in special housing over there so that you're not back there with the heads and stuff.
right.
And protective custody. You're not wanting to harm yourself or anything, are you?
No.
The truth is that Michael Neely was indeed arrested and given a life sentence for second-degree murder. Michael, though, handled all of this news rather well. He simply accepted that his life had come to an end while he sat there, in stark contrast to this police captain's unscrupulous methods. After being found driving under the influence, Captain James French was followed home by an officer. One of the most egregious instances of police corruption ever captured on camera happened next.
Vehicle. Back in your car.
I'm
Drunk?
no, the captain.
Huh? A what?
Captain.
Of what? The big. Don't reach in your pocket. Get back in your car. Have a seat.
I will. I'm not.
You been drinking tonight?
I just got a ride.
You been drinking tonight, sir?
I'm a captain on the police department.
What police department?
Oklahoma City.
What division?
Investigations.
How much we had to drink tonight, sir?
Please.
Not only is this guy drunk, but he's so stoned that he believes the camera isn't recording. Whispering, but the officer won't stop investigating and won't switch off his camera in spite of the captain's pleas.
You gotta be kidding me. How much we drink tonight, sir?
I was at a poker game.
Because you were swerving all over me when you turned on here. You didn't use your signal.
I'm sorry.
How much you drink at your poker game?
Not much.
Not much? How much is not much?
I don't know.
Beer? Liquor? How
Beer.
many beers?
3 or 4.
3 or 4? How long ago was that?
It's been going on a while.
How long ago did you drink your last beer, sir?
What time is it now?
It's 0140.
Midnight.
You think you should drive it?
No, but I came from 4 blocks.
And your mom lives here.
I live here.
You live here.
Yes.
Come over to the rear of your vehicle.
Okay.
You got any weapons or anything on you?
I do not.
He was not only tripping over his words, but also seemingly veering across both lanes on his way home, which suggests that he had had a few heavy beers. After being searched, the captain is instructed to stand in the open while his sobriety and balance are assessed.
Look straight ahead. You see the tip of my pen, sir?
I do.
I want you to follow the tip of my pen without moving your head, okay? Come over here where it's a little bit more level. I'm going to demonstrate for you first. While I'm demonstrating, I want you to stand with your feet together, hands down by your side, just like this. All right, sir? What's your name?
Matt French.
Matt French. Mr. French, stand just like that for me. When I tell you to begin, okay, I'm just going to demonstrate for you first. I want you to pick a foot of your choosing. It doesn't matter if it's your left or your right foot.
I'm familiar.
And I want you to lift it approximately 6 inches off the ground. And while you look at your toe, I want you to count by 1,000s, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, so on and so forth until I tell you to stop. At any point in time you lose your balance or your foot touches the ground, just go ahead and pick your foot back up and continue to count, okay? Do you understand these instructions I've explained to you, Mr. French? You may begin.
1,000.
Keep
Sir,
going.
can you turn that off?
I cannot, sir.
Please.
I know you're aware of our body cam policy. You know I cannot turn off this body
I
camera.
do, but I'd like to talk to you.
I can't do that, sir.
Please.
Are you going to do the test or not?
Will you please talk to me?
I'll talk to you once we're
You
done.
can turn it off, you can turn it on.
I can turn it off once I'm done with my investigation, sir.
Okay. I'm a captain on the police department.
I understand that, sir.
I get
And I
that.
am a sergeant on this police officer, and
I
I've
am
taken
not.
an oath to uphold the law.
I
don't
am
show
not.
favoritism to anyone, regardless. I don't care if you're a gangbanger or the President of the United States.
Sir, I'm not asking you for that.
If I was to treat you differently than I was to treat like some Southside loco or some pedo, how's that look on me?
Okay, I'm not asking you for that.
Because I wouldn't do that for any of them.
The officer refuses to back down, telling the captain that treating everyone equally might save his career and livelihood, even as he begs him to stop filming and simply speak. He's displaying an incredible level of integrity that, regrettably, we don't see very often, probably because of those who attempt to pull rank like this. They then continue with the third and last test, which involves simply walking heel to toe for 10 steps.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Go ahead and turn around for me. Put your hands behind your back.
Are you gonna arrest me, sir?
Yes, I am.
Can I talk to you?
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back, sir.
The officer switches off his camera and returns the captain to the police headquarters, concluding the inquiry and placing him under custody. He was not only stripped of his authority as a captain in the Oklahoma Police Department, but he also received the standard DUI penalties, which probably included a small fine and a few months inside jail. That's it for today's video. Subscribe for more amazing content. See you in the next video.